Bob, you've helped set the stage and guide us through what we might say to start talking about DreamFit. Are there some things you can ask to sort of qualify and move things in the direction of a sale?
Oh, absolutely. And Dorothy, this is where we really get the opportunity to have the guest relate to us what's really, really important. Because Dorothy, it's been my experience that when we get into a presentation, if we've not qualified properly and we start speaking to things that really don't matter to the guest, we run the risk of talking about things that create resistance and cost. But when we know what's important to the guest, when we know what the issues are that demand solutions, that's where we have the opportunity to really pave the successful pathway to the sale by talking about things that really help us achieve acceptance with the guest and value.
Excellent. So what are some of those questions you might ask?
Well, I might ask you, Dorothy, for example, on a really open-ended format. So tell me, what have your experiences with sheets been like?
I dread making up the bed because I cannot get the sheet on and I'm hot.
Well, see, those are two classic examples of now I know to speak to our guarantee to fit, guarantee to stay on, and now I can also direct you to some of the more temperature correct cooling solutions in our lineup, such as degree 5, degree 6, degree 7. So there's a perfect example of how just through one question, you really helped me target my presentation to the things that really matter, add value and acceptance to my presentation.
So what happens if you're asking these qualifying questions, but you're not really getting either the answers that you can work with, or people are just sort of shutting you down and saying, my sheets are great?
I think that's where we have to be more specific with our questioning and really get the guest to dial into some targeted specific issues. For example, I might at that point, Dorothy, ask you, have you ever experienced sheets that don't fit or stay on?
Yes, I have.
Perfect. I might ask you, have you ever experienced sheets that lose their softness with washing?
Indeed.
What about those sheets that are difficult to place on the mattress correctly? You put them on sideways instead of correctly the first time.
That's very frustrating.
Exactly. And then the dreaded corner struggle, where you have that tug of war to get the final corner of the fitted sheet around the mattress. Have you ever experienced that?
My sheets at home are ripped because of it.
Perfect. So see, there's an example of a guest that just needed a little help and prompting, getting down to some specific frustrations, problems with sheets that maybe it would be reluctant to identify those without your probing.